So a bit of a quick foreword on this one. The Idris tour and everything that you're going to see in this is obviously not finished, and I didn't say it in the recording, but I am going to go back and do a proper one when they implement this in Fleet Week. There's no NPCs in there, the lighting is still scuffed, and I don't think you're going to be able to power down the ship when they do the actual tour in there like they did with the Javelin. At least I hope that's the case, because that would be kind of silly if you're trying to do a tour and people flicking the lights on and off. Anyway, we will do a proper Idris tour, and we will have a proper look at the Firebird when we get there, but I thought it would just be cool to showcase some PTU shenanigans whilst we have the availability to do so. Well then, welcome back. We're on the PTU. As I said, I was going to check out the PTU because I wanted to come and check the gold standard for the Saber Raven. However, if you look behind me, and indeed in front, they're all locked, unfortunately, but you were able to get into the Drake Defence Con earlier on. I missed it because it was stupid o'clock my time in the UK. However, people were able to rent the Firebirds. So this is the new Saber Raven, air quotes. It's not the Raven, this is the Saber Firebird. No EMP on this one. It has lots and lots of missiles. I believe 12 missiles is the replacement, and you can see it's got two Gatlings on the side as opposed to the laser repeaters that were on the Raven. It will be like gold standard now though. I don't know if I can get on top. It does look very, very cool. I like the white. I must admit I do like the white. You can get underneath. I can't fly these ones, which is annoying, but under here this bay opens up and you have many missiles, or 12 missiles in the little screenshot of the model that I put in my last video. I'll probably overlay it here again. If I can get a hold of one and fly it, then I will. I'm not holding out much hope at the minute because the CIG are messing with all the flaws again and you know, testing things on the PTU as they are wont to do. So, red canopy, white skin. I do like it. I hope we can apply this kind of skin to the Raven. That will be cool if we can get a similar sort of thing. But as we know, we are going to be able to apply the Saber skins to the Raven. You can see it says Firebird underneath. So it's, in some ways it's cool. However, in some others it feels like a bit of a cop-out just for Fleet Week. They've reused a very cool design for a ship that may be fairly mediocre given the state of things at the minute. I don't know. I don't know how missiles are functioning in this patch. So until we can fly one and have a look, I'll just have to fall in love with the design all over again, because I do love the design of the Raven. But that's not only why I'm on the PTU today. So we'll go and have another look around, see if we can fly one, and do some other bits and bobs. And the other reason for coming into the PTU is this. So the Fleet Week now has a tourable Idris. So we can come around and look at an Idris. And that's what I'm going to do now. So apparently you can operate the doors and everything. So we're going to go dock and we're going to go and have a look. Obviously Seraphim Station is not happy with somebody right now. There's a lot of missiles flying around. This is an out-of-order clip, but I wanted to include it because it was fun to try and squeeze the Raven inside the hangar with the chaos that was going on at Seraphim. I'm invincible. Right then, after that giant mess, we're inside the Idris. So it's at Seraphim Station, as you probably saw, but there's no way to get to the docking ports via the elevators on Seraphim. They haven't added them in yet. So we had to literally wait for someone to open the doors so we could EVA inside the hangar. But this is the Idris hangar with tons and tons and tons and tons of debris. Because people have just flown in and died or crashed as they've flown into the other bits of debris. But now we can have a look around the Idris. So, Idris tour! There's still lots of chat going on. God knows how long this server will last, because it does seem it's in a bit of a mess at the minute. It seems to be the only one up, like you couldn't pick which server you wanted to join, but hey ho, here we are. There's just bits and pieces of shit everywhere. So that was the back end. Here's the front end. See, looks like someone's trying to bring a scythe in here now. I'm going to get out of the way before they explode, as is more than likely going to happen. Where's that crawlway down there? Ooh. Run away! Anyway, we'll have a look around. So, this is the lower exit of the hangar. We're just going to wander around and have a look. Argo hangar. I think it has like an MPUV that people load into. Oh, that's cool. So it has like a MPUV. It'll make sense because at the end of the day, this would be how they load crew on. That's cool. Back into the main hangar and stairs to go up to the interior of the ship. Got a viewing bay of the hangar. It's just structural areas. More areas. Sim pod. I don't know what that is. So we're into the main things of the Idris now. Mess hall. Is organ open? Yay! So similar to the Javelin one, obviously just on a smaller scale. We've got our automatic food dispensary things and all our chairs. There's no big holographic table in this one by the looks of it. B deck. Last door. I'm assuming this would go back down to the hangars. Yeah. Captain's quarters. Is this going to work? Yay! Go and have a look at the captain's quarters. Do these work? Oh. Locker rooms. Oh, no, somebody just failed. And explosions outside. Sounds like a giant washroom. Captain's retreat. Oh, okay, so it is a touring one, so it makes sense that it would have signs posting around. Captains of the UE are experienced officers who demonstrate the leadership and resolve necessary to command powerful ships like the Idris. On these vessels, captains enjoy private quarters in which to unwind from the stresses of their post. You gonna let me in? There's a bed there. Let me in. Doesn't look like it's going to let us in. We're not allowed in the captain's room, but you can see he's got a little ready room and a little table. I'm guessing his bed is going to be through there as well. Just another bed in there. And we send the ship back onto B deck. Yeah. That's the mess hall where we were. That's the stairs down to the hangar. Control room. Somebody crouching down here. Oh, stairs going up. I'm going to guess that's to the bridge. Doesn't say what this is for. C block. Not sure what Sabre. Oh, is this a prison? Like a brig? Disciplinary corrections, yeah. So holding facilities, yeah. So this is a brig. That's cool. I didn't actually know it had a brig on board, but it would make sense, wouldn't it? Escape pods. Into this end of the ship. I'm guessing these are turrets. Idris heavier armour for more powerful engines and a large array of thrusters, making the ship more manoeuvrable for its size. That might be a turret, I'm guessing. I'm guessing somebody's already in that though. There's people inside the turrets all over this thing. You keep hearing the quantum drive spooling up and down. Briefing room. So like the Idris, sorry, the Javelin. This is the thing I think we saw in the Squadron 42 trailer, isn't it? Military communications. Briefing room provides ample space for the captain to outline parameters for upcoming combat missions, provide a forum for the ship's command staff to brief the crew, or even host social events for off-duty personnel. Hollow projectors integrated into the room allow ship command to patch into communications or pull up any data they need to reference during a briefing, such as star maps or operational strategies. Nothing active at the minute, but I'm guessing during the main tour there will be, and I imagine there's going to be like staff members, kind of like there was in the Javelin. So we'll have to have a closer look at that. I'm pretty sure that's where we came from. I think I'm at the back end of the vessel now, or the front end. It's hard to check. But looking at the map in the top left, we should probably go upstairs now and check the bridge. Escape pods. Engine room. Okay, gonna have a look at the engine room if it will let us in. There we go. Ooh, there's the big cooling bath thing that I think we've seen videos of. 2 of those, so or they're like reactors, I'm guessing, for the engines. Very cool. Again, more engineering gameplay potential when the engineering stuff comes in. You're going to need it if you're flying something like this. This is not a solo ship. The attention to detail is great. It's nice they finally fleshed it out. Elevator. Where does the elevator take us, I wonder? Bridge. Bridge or main deck? Let's go to the bridge. I'm assuming there's stairs that we can just use anyway, but we shall see. Ooh. These gunner posts. Let's have a look. Quantum travel. We have buttons that we can use. Power off. And exit. Doesn't look like we can do much. They just look like engineering support stations. Four of them. And then I'm guessing these are the stairs that will let us go back down. Yep, back to the main deck. Cool. See people running around. Look at this. We're going to have to slow walk up here, aren't we? First time on an Idris bridge. It's pretty. Oh, I do like it. The Idris is not my kind of vessel, I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm not a big military person, but at the same time, it's still very cool. Captain's chair. Co-pilot seat. I'm guessing this is going to be the pilot seat here. Doesn't look like we've got much of an pilot, yeah, although it doesn't look like we can do much to enter it. May have to have a seat in the captain's chair when this dude's done. Oh! There's so much nonsense going on around Seraphim right now. C08, I'm guessing these are like more support stations. Oh! We just snapped into that one. Again, doesn't look like there's much we can do in these stations right now. Oh, there's the view we wanted. Look at that. It's massive, and someone's parked a Executive 600i outside. Oh, and someone's shooting it with the turret. They're having fun, clearing all the wreckage away. Oh, it's very, very cool though. Oh, I didn't notice that. See, there's like windows near those. I'm assuming there are other turrets that are probably disabled at this point. But there's like observation windows. I'm going to have to go and have a look because they're leading off the bridge pylons. So I'm guessing there's more turrets down there. It's hard to tell. I have to go and have a look. And then another airlock at the back. Interesting. Something more thing to go and look at. And then a hangar with all its mess. And all the communications at the back. Oh, like I said, I'm not an Idris owning person, and you know, in the grand scheme of things, maybe one day, but they're not my kind of ship. I like the exploration thing. I'm not all about the Navy firepower, you know. I really want to get in this seat though. Doesn't look like... Oh, we can get in the pilot's seat. There we go. It wasn't just working before. So, we can do, I'm assuming, a few more bits and bobs here. There's all our throttles. Power off, engine on. Close exterior, radar temp. So if we close the exterior... Is that going to work? That's the power cycled. Someone's having fun shooting at the bridge with the turrets. Open exterior, did that work? Oh, it's all closing now, I see. There we go. So we will try and close it, just for the sake of the showing off. I'm guessing it's all still like in motion, which is why it wasn't working. So the rear door closed. There we go, now it's going to open again. So the rear door's going to open. Front door is open. Close exterior, let's see what this does. There we go, this is what we wanted to see. Let's see if the glaive gets crushed in the front door. And that's all closed up. How cool is that? There we go, now it just interlocks. That's awesome. But the back door stayed open. So some of it's working, some of it isn't. But it is full of debris and rubbish and God knows what else lying around here. So let's open that back up so people can still get inside. Oh, now the rear door is closing. Was it doing it in sequence? It's hard to tell. Oh, there we go. Rear door's closing, now front door opening. It's a bit laggy, like the rest of the game right now. Scythe didn't get crushed. There we go, that's what we wanted to do, just make it so that other people can get in. What else can we do around here? So we can power it off, turn the engine on, close exterior, radar temp, and that's about it really, I think. We can turn on the quantum drive as well if we really want to, although that's not going to serve as much of a purpose, is it? That's cool. It just looks so scenic is the best way to put it. At the end of the day, you know, you do have this amazing look and this amazing view over the command of the whole vessel, which, like I said, you're going to need a crew for. It's going to be an awesome thing to fly. Right, let's go back downstairs. I want to see what these other bits were at the end of those pylons. So, main deck. Back down into this thing. So it's an armory, and then it was like at the end of these doors. Okay, so they are turrets. So yeah, this is what I saw. So these like viewing windows, and I'm guessing this is a turret. Sweet. This one doesn't look like it has any guns on it though. It just looks like an empty capsule, so to speak. And it's hard to point out where I am. I'll have to zoom it in on the video, but I am making the turret rotate. It just has no weaponry. Cool. And then the main gun obviously is at the front, and then if I'm right, there's one at the back as well. Yep. So we have another one back here, but again, it didn't look like it had any weaponry on it. So, go downstairs into the main bulk of the ship again, and if we move forward, there should be a turret here that someone's probably still sat in. So, mess hall, control room, captain's quarters, the docking collar, the doors are open so people can get in. Med bay. This is a EVA room, I've since learned, so this is where they would store EVA suits. There's a sign near one of them. There's a missile room again. I still don't think we can get in here, can we? Nope, won't let us in. Never mind. There's the med bay. Can we go in here? We can. So here's the med bay. I think we saw this in the Squadron 42 trailer. So, oh wow, like a full-on operating theatre in there. Medical office. Navy medical staff are responsible for the health and well-being of all personnel aboard the ship. To support them, the spares no expense in equipping them with the latest in cutting-edge military technology. Ooh, we can pinch the bits from the table. It's like a sharps disposal thing. Radioactive. What's that say? It's like some stimulants. And oh, this was going to be interesting. So, can we carry this thing? We can. No, don't want to crawl with it. I keep pressing the wrong button. So, maintenance only. And then I don't want to put it down. Oh, never mind. Apparently I am putting it down. These things are like biogel containers. They are canisters that fit into the slots that are on the medical Pisces. Lovely Petong challenged us to find out what went in those holes, and it was these things. These are canisters that fit in these. I wonder if there's one of them around here anywhere. No, these are just medical bays. This almost looks like a morgue in here, although it's obviously a ward. Anything lying around here that we can slip them into? It might be something like these, or in the operating theatre in there. But yeah, that's the idea. Those things fit into the medical Pisces. It's when medbays are essentially going to need a resource to work as opposed to just working, which is what they do now. Alright, escape pods and turret. See if this person's come out of the turret yet. So here's all our escape pods. I don't know if we can use them. Can we go inside them? Yeah, look, I'm guessing they aren't just going to be pods. I was hoping they might be like little crew quartery things, but never mind. And then our main turret, which this person has vacated, so we can come and have a play. And this one is the one that has the guns. Bom 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 bom. M9A. Just a bit big then. Very wispy Crusader and a Defender. Oh no, it's a Santok Yai. Bom 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 bom. I wonder if it's not doing any damage at the minute, because that thing should be getting ripped to shreds. And then the Executive 600i. Might be firing the laser equivalent of whatever blanks are right now. And the bridge. Oh, it's very cool. More missiles. There's my old F8 I brought. It's awesome. It's very, very cool. But actually, like, taking part in playing in one of these things is going to be insane when they finally come into pilots' hands. And I would say it's getting close to that point now. I think they're just waiting for the server meshing. And I think they said they're going to get given to... Oh, someone's turned the power off on the bridge. They're going to get given to players when Squadron 42 releases. I love the lighting. Oh, spoopy. That's really cool. I like this underfloor, like, not quite emergency lighting. I suppose that's what it would be, isn't it? But we have to use our torch to get around. Did they turn it back on? Not yet. Mess hall. Even the signs have changed. That's really cool. Pilot ready room, which leads us back down into the hangar, I think. Yep, so pilots get all ready and set up in there. And then we come down into here and we're back towards the hangar, as you can see. Go back downstairs. Wow, we've even got like a punch bag. What's this say? Demands of spaceflight. Being a Navy starman not only requires a high level of technical competency, but also demands a high standard of physical and mental health. Medical staff aboard Navy ships ensure crew members maintain their standards. So this is a gym? Okay. Oh, it's a bed. That's what it looks like. You lay down in it. Is there like assets missing? Is there like this is a treadmill? So these are like treadmills? I see. Yeah, you've got like things for weights here, so this is a gym space. Well, oops, and turn the lights back on finally. It makes sense at the end of the day, you know, they're keeping fit and they need a space to... Oh yeah, it is a gym. Duh, read the sign. All the amenities to keep everybody fit and healthy. But at the end of the day, this is a military vessel, isn't it? It does need everything. And then back into the hangar. Doors are open. Oh, it's so cool. Right. This may be the end of the video. After looking around the Idris and doing all this cool stuff. But I want to see if I can find one of the new Sabers to fly. So I can switch my Saber Raven for them to fly in exchange to compare. So we'll see if we can do that. The Raven now is at its gold standard. I can see that they have definitely tweaked the interior here because it does look a lot more up to date and less dated. So very cool. Let's see if we can get out of here without blowing everything up. It looks like the pilot has closed the doors, so we may have to wait for a minute. This is the Firebird. I'm using my Raven on the other side. So there we go. I assume if I go into missile mode, there's our missile bay. So he was right, 12 missiles. Apparently you can prep 6 of them at a time. So you can dump 6 of them all in one go if you need to. That is very, very, very pretty. I love the white scheme. And it's different. It hasn't got the gaps in like the Raven has in the wings, or the winglets if you like. That's sweet. I do like the red button scheme. It's very cool. And let's face it, it's going to handle exactly as the Raven does. Oh, so much lag. Don't know quite what's going on. Somebody very excited here. Oh, my frame rate! My poor frames. There's Laranite. So yeah, that's a very, very, very quick look at the Firebird. It's going to be an interesting ship. It's kind of like the Aegis version of the Talon Shrike, for the most part. It's going to be interesting to see how it fares. There's so much crap just going on around here. But yeah, thank you, Laranite, for letting me go in there. I have to type something in chat for him. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you think I deserve it, please give the video a like and a sub if you fancy sticking around. If you want to try Star Citizen, you can use my referral code on screen when registering. That gives us both in-game credits to help us both out as well. See you in the next one.